Welcome back again to another video you were not expecting. So far, I used to shout and scream in my community tab that going on a study visa, a study route, is not actually a bad thing. But you just studying any course in any problem. So one of those problems I want to point out is this. Like most of you know that one of the thriving industry now in UK or worldwide is healthcare and IT. So even at that, don't just go into any healthcare. Don't be all healthcare, be healthcare. Don't be all IT, be IT. We have some that they're actually high paying, but they are not high prospects. Like some they require to have 1 million years of experience. Some require to do so many license. You do license exam, do this one before you even get your banner. Why some when you just finish like this, direct to the point. So I bring to you top 10, what did I say? Top 10 healthcare specialties in UK that is actually high paying. This one is not limited to UK alone, to most other countries too. Let me say UK because if people know I actually attend to applicants and I've been on research for job search. So those are the ones that I know that I've seen the vacancy that even when I see their pay, I'll be like, show you the wine me, show you the wine me. So this list is exempt of senior carer or healthcare assistant because most of you feel like is healthcare assistant, no job. Healthcare assistant is actually in high demand, but we have some occupations to healthcare assistant. So guys, are you ready for me to spill all the tea, all the So before I continue, make sure you click the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting? Do you want Angel Michael and Angel Gabriel to come and convince you before you subscribe? Do you want subscribe? Thank you. Anyways, let's dive right into it. So the first one on my list is radiographers. Guys, when I saw radiographers, when I was job hunting, I saw radiographers. When I saw their salary, I had to double check. Are you whining me? So if you don't know radiographers, this radiographers, those people like if you done TB test before in Nigeria or if you come for X-ray, these people they have lab this thing in the hospital. Like when you go there to go and check your heart, heart radiographer. X-ray they deal with X-ray, interpreting X-ray results, anything related to radiographer. This thing, I'm just trying to explain it in a layman's language, especially for people that maybe they are not health inclined. All those who that used to do chest, they will say, oh yeah, hug them. Yeah. Radiographers, guys, they are so much in demand in the UK and their pay is a whole lot of money. Their pay is a whole lot of money. And do you know to now burst your bubble? There's no license exam. They don't have license exam. Once you go to radiography school in Nigeria, your home country, the only thing is you just register with GHPC, their General Health and Light Clinical Commission. I'm typing on the screen. You just send your document to them. You just pay. How much do you pay? $375 or something. You just pay that amount. They will equivalent your result to UK standards, and that's it. You are registered. No exam, no IELTS. Okay, you need IELTS. So you need you can use your NAIRA to just do normal English proficiency, and that's it. They don't write the exam, they don't write anything. Whereas doctors that they'll make them to write plap 1, plap 2, plap 10, plap this one and everything. How much are they paying? Videographers are really making money, and that's why healthcare specialty is actually like one of the sweetest. You just specialize in one department. When you do general this thing, when you need to know they come, but then when you specialize, it's always like So the next on my list is accident and emergency. I know they are not talking about this on YouTube, and that's why most people feel like accident is not used to happen. My dear, accident used to happen abroad. In fact, better accident. But then the difference between accidents in the UK and one country like that is they actually have emergency response unit. They have paramedics, they have emergency call dispatcher, they have so many things to actually back up their emergency. So anything emergency, guys, anything emergency, whether you're a doctor in emergency, whether you're a nurse in emergency, whether you're a child care in emergency, let anything you are doing, let it have accident and emergency. Even if you don't have accident, let it have emergency, because they feel like people in emergency, they actually subject them to unprepared activities, so they somehow tend to actually pay them more. So anything where you are doing, even if you are working as a secretary, let it have emergency in front. Let's just carry as even leave their stay. Let's say emergency clinic. They actually used to pay them a whole lot of money. They used to pay them well, and they always in high demand because anything emergency, they need so many people on standby just in case, So the next one like this is nurses, obviously, and of course. So these nurses, I just categorize it. So if you want to be a nurse, it's fine, but please make sure to specialize. And this specialty involves the ones I've talked about. You can actually be a radiographer nurse. Yeah, they used to have radiographer nurse, maybe nurse assistant or something. Nurse, emergency nurse. Shall specialize into any of these categories. So the next on my list is mental health. Are you whining me? When I comment to say, guys, if it's not like, on Instagram, these people say, if it not fits my mental health, I don't do this. My mental health is important. Some people today evidence know of that mental health. They just say my mental health. My dear, in UK, in fact, abroad, they don't joke with mental health. Anything mental health, they take it serious. I know that I used to tell you, UK will confuse you with English. Maybe it's in Nigeria now, if they say mental health, they will say the real word. Mental health does not really mean, okay, it does mean, but most times when you actually work in mental health, you'll be working with real people that even have the real cycle. You're dealing with people that are violent. They just classify all of them as mental. So many people actually needed in the mental health because it involves people that are resilient, people that are competent, people that are strong, people that are agile, people that are all the adjectives that you see that I'm qualifying. So there is shortage of staff in mental health. So whether you're a mental health nurse, whether you're a mental health doctor, whether you're a mental health that's why they just allow mental health to just be in front of the job title. It's not concerned about the mental health customer care. Let's have mental health be there. They're actually in very high demand and they actually pay very well. So the next on my list is child care. Are you whining me? I made a video on my YouTube channel about taking about priority list of citizens. I've told you, I made another video again too that once you're leaving Africa to UK, right? The first thing you should have in your mind is just be looking at those countries as they want to take your child away from you, because any small thing, if you sneeze, they can take that child from you. They'll say you don't know how to sneeze, that you're not competent enough. They will try to look for one way. That's because they love children so much. They don't joke with their child, they don't joke with it. They will take the child from you and it's not they don't play with their child outside the country. So whether you give birth to the child in the UK or you give birth to the child outside UK, it is nobody's business. Child is child. So I made that video. I don't know which one I'll post it first. Just click the link in my description box. I created a special playlist for mothers or parents. Just click it. So in that view, like you know that they don't joke with children in UK or outside the country. So anything relating to child care, guys, there are so many shortage occupation in child support, child teacher, child assistant, child this, child that, anything. That's why they shall allow child to be in front of that job because the remaining one did not concern you again. Child anything is actually in shortage occupation and they're actually in demand, in fact including nanny, child, that's why I say child anything, child teacher, child nurse, pediatrician, and child social worker, child support worker, even child learning disability, learning language, anything child related, it is in high demand. So whether you're even in the healthcare or anything, just allow child to just be in your peripheral system. So the next on my list is dentist. Guys, when I saw vacancies for this, I was surprised because in Nigeria, who they go dentist side? Who? If our teeth is paining us, we just boil hot water, put salt, pour it down. If we have toothache, we just take Panadol, paracetamol, we are fine. That's how we do. So when I was seeing job vacancy for dentists, my dear, these people, it's things that we don't pay mind to, they pay. Dentists, they are so much in high demand. Dentistry, anything herbal hygiene, they're in high demand. But then one thing I don't like about their dentistry is that one you have to write the exam before you register. I think so. Yeah, you actually have to write the exam. They are similar to doctor party, but their one is not planned. You just have to write one exam like that. I've not really checked that. So dentistry, is in high demand. So even if you are not going to be the real dentist, try to do something similar. Maybe dentist technician, dentist assistant, dentist anything dentist. Let dentists be in your job qualification. So the next one on my list is optometrist. This one is another one. Guys, I see vacancy for optometrist hire. Highs optometrists, though we actually even have eye doctors in Nigeria. And guys, they are not joking with their optometrists. So they are not joking. You know what? Eyes is one of those vital organs. Without the eyes, you know the deal. So there are so many job vacancies in the UK with high pay that they are begging optometrists to come. Do they have? I think they have to do PLAB or anything. I don't really know their license pathway or not. I don't really know. So guys, anything optometry, optician or anything, they're actually in shortage demand. They actually pay them. So the next on my list is veterinarian. Animal doctor. Like I told you that I made a video about priority list outside the country. I don't know which one I'll posting first. Just anyone. Shall check my UK playlist. Guys, animal doctor. I can even say they even need more animal doctor than human doctor. If you see the pay for animal doctor, wait. If you see the pay, so if you have a friend that have studied veterinary, thank you, that have studied veterinary in Nigeria or in Ghana or anything, and then they're actually not seeing job, my dear, let them come and go to the UK. And I think the only registration that they need is the GCP, DC. Guys, they need anything. I've seen so many job vacancies relating to veterinary assistant, health veterinary picker, veterinary clinical. You know they value animals so much. You know that. So there is shortage of, not really, I don't know if it's shortage, but there is high job prospects in veterinary department for this thing. So the next, lab scientists. Oh my goodness. All of you that studied MLS, SLT, microbiology, biochemistry, this thing, that you are in Nigeria, you started selling wig, you started selling hair on Instagram, my dear, come and migrate to the UK because you are needed there. Lab scientists, I see them. I see them tired. Lab scientists, and the thing is they have similar, they just give them different names, right? But they have the same job description. Lab scientists, lab assistant, lab technician, lab clinical, lab something, technician, lab anything. They still mean the same microbiology lab. So to actually migrate at this lab assistant or lab scientist pathway, you actually need to register with the GH. So you really have to register with the GHCP, right? I have a video that is coming up to explain the step-by-step process on how to actually register with them. So once you register, just be applying for a job. And that's it. Chicken. So the next on my list is phlebotomist. I've mentioned this when I mentioned, go watch my video on when I said healthcare training schools in Nigeria. This one, even if you do not know anything, you can actually go for just phlebotomist training. What do these phlebotomists do? What did they do? Those people that used to do papa in the hospital, they will tie that wire in your hand, they will just do papa, they will extract this thing from your hand, put it inside test tube, send it to the lab. That's what phlebotomists do. Guys, they are in high demand. You know, in Nigeria, our phlebotomist is nurse that used to do papa, it's doctors that used to do papa. But there, outside the country, they actually used to define everybody's work, and that's what they actually call competency, like knowing where to draw the line, what to do, this thing. So they have phlebotomists, they are in need of phlebotomists. So even if you don't have any health background, if you don't have any this thing, you can actually enroll as a phlebotomist, go to any school for phlebotomists and everything. So after that, you just send your document and everything to GHCP and register with them, and you start applying for a job. Phlebotomists are actually needed in the UK, and their pay is, though their starting salary is most like minimum wage, but then you can use that to actually start your career. Then from that you can actually extend as a lab scientist, as a lab this and lab everything. So next on my list is pharmacist. I don't know, maybe because the pathway for pharmacist is actually so guys, this one is not just pharmacist to pharmacist anything, pharmacy assistant, pharmacy technician, pharmacy this, pharmacy clinical, pharmacy is there. Pharmacy is there. They're actually in high demand, and they actually, though the assistant and this thing does not really pay well, but they pay normal money. But the real pharmacy is gone, they earn up to £30,000, up to £30,000, depending on the company, depending on the this, depending on the data and everything. So far, this is just from my research, from things that I've done, not Google. Now waiting me don't see for inside job search where I see with my eyes. Don't be say hey, go ask Google this. So I saw it with my eyes, and that's what I'm going to you. So guys, if you like and enjoy this video as usual, as always, make sure to give me a thumb up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye. I have the photo. I'm fine, yeah. I'm fine.